Hello, guys. Welcome to another exciting, very interesting episode of Changing Lives Worldwide. This is Hard Talk. Okay, my name is Kelly. I'm your host. Alright, so today I'm going to talk about what I titled Privileged. Okay, by the word privileged, you need to understand that when I say privileged, I mean you happen to be someone that is opportune to be in a particular place or particular position at a particular time, or you are the one that has the opportunity to enjoy, or you are the one that is lucky to be able to get a particular thing at a particular time. So you have to understand this, that we are all humans, and at the same time we are all trying to achieve one common goal. And what is that? Success. So just because you are successful today doesn't mean you are better than the other man that is trying to be successful. It's just a matter of time and everyone wants to become successful. So why are we talking about this topic today? I have come to realize that a lot of people tend to take their privilege or their privileges for granted. Some persons tend to overrate it. Some persons tend to make it look like it's their whole life depends on it. But they also forget that these things that we are looking at and holding or giving special attention to, they are all material things. Most of these things, when we die, we are going to leave them here on earth. So, but most of us, we just make it so very special that we fail to understand, that we fail to look at those around us that are also trying to attain this success. If you're successful, you are not successful, or you are not a successful person until you have been able to make other people successful. You're a millionaire, you are not yet a millionaire. Even if you think you are a millionaire, you are a millionaire until you have been able to make millions out of people, until you have been able to make millionaires from the millions that you have. Now, there's one very funny thing that happens in our society these days. You get to see that a lot of rich people or a lot of privileged people tend to look down on these very low class people, let me put it like that. People that will feel they are not up to standard, or people that will feel they are not up to our level. We tend to see that very privileged people tend to look down on these people and tend to underrate them and tend to treat them very poorly or very bad and make them look like they are worth nothing. But let me tell you, the way you relate to people or the way you treat people make people to actually see you in a better light, and that is what tells that you're actually someone that has the fear of God. Take for example, I'm going to talk about three very important persons in our life that even though we think they are not important, the truth is these people are very important, and they are part of our life. How we treat them determines how they relate with us and how they make things easy for us. Number one, the first class of people I'm going to talk about is your security men, the gate men you have in your home, those people that help you to open your gate and close it. These people, some people think that they are useless, they think that they are not useful, but I'm going to tell you how important these people are to you and why you have to treat them well. Then the next class of people I'm going to talk about, they are your cleaners or your house helps, those people that help you to keep your house clean and put it in order. These people are very important in your life because the way you treat them matters a lot. Now, the third class of people are those people that are not privileged to be in that level that your family is operating in, either because the family background or the family where they grew up in happen not to be that privileged to be able to give them the kind of life that you are enjoying. So you tend to treat these people lesser than you are. Probably you are a CEO or you are a manager in your office and you have a junior staff that you are earning like 4 times higher than this person. You tend to treat them bad. Or maybe you are the supervisor, or you are a manager, or you are in a position that is higher than someone else's position. So you tend to use those positions to look down on these other people and make them feel like they are nobody. You see, the truth is, whatever position you are right now in your life, you will not be there forever. There are some people that are just passing through a particular place at a particular time. So just because you are leading them, or because you are the one in charge of a particular office at a particular time, and this person happen to be under you, doesn't mean that they will be like that with you forever. And that doesn't mean that you will remain in that position forever. Now, let's talk about your security guard and your housekeepers, or your cleaners, or your gardeners. Now, you might think that these people, they are not very important, but let me tell you how important they are. Your drivers, your cleaners, your gatekeepers, they are so important in your life that you don't know. You treat them so bad that it looks as if they are not even humans. Now, take for example, your gardener or your gate man. He is the one that opens your door and closes your door for you whenever you come in and whenever you go out. And whenever you are not at home, these persons are keeping watch of your home until you return. So it simply means they know and they see things that you are not able to see. It means they hear things that you are not able to hear because you cannot be at their level to hear those things that they hear. Now, if you treat them shabbily or you treat them badly, it simply means that when evil is coming towards you, even if they know, they will not want to tell you, because why? You have not been a good person to them. Now, some persons treat their security guards so bad that they even call their names and insult them to their generations, to their villages, and tell them a lot of very evil things that even they cannot say to their own fellow brother or sister. They cannot treat their own family members the way they treat these people. Now, let me ask you: is it because the gate man is not your brother? But don't forget, the gate man will have kids. The gate man might know someone that could help you get that contract that you are looking for. Now, let's talk about your house help. Your house help is the one that does your cleaning, they do your dishes, they take care of your kids when you are not at home. How do you feel when you treat this house help that help you do your cleaning? Some of you think you are paying them. You cannot even tell them thank you. You cannot even show them appreciation. You travel abroad, you come back, you can't even buy them gift. Look, I don't know how you feel when you leave your home and you leave it in the care of someone that you think is not your family member, but indirectly they are part of your family. Now, this person take care of your home. They help you to keep it clean. You don't show their appreciation. You pay them less and even insult them on top of the hard work they are doing for you. Come on, sometimes give them a break. Sometimes tell them thank you. Sometimes when you go out, you want to buy things for your kids, also include them as part of the people you are buying gifts for. You travel abroad, you buy gifts for your family, you forget to buy for your cleaners, you forget to buy for your house help, you forget to buy for your gatemen. You see, these things are wrong. Your drivers are the ones driving you. Do you know that the driver is very important in your life? When your driver drives you, God forbid something bad is about to happen, the driver takes the heat. How much are you paying your driver? Most of you pay your driver so little that you pay them like 30,000 naira, 40,000 or 50,000 naira. Is that enough for someone to stake his life for you? For example, you have been attacked by armed robber or whoever, and they're about to stop your car. Do you know that the first person they try to gun down is your driver? Your drivers stake their life for you. They protect you. They are more closer to you than your son or your daughter, if you think you don't know. Your security guards, your drivers, these people are so close to you that you need to treat them with love and care and appreciate them in every level that you can. Look, you might say they didn't go to school. You might think, oh, why do I have to pay them 150,000 or 200,000 or whatever amount you think they have to pay? But if you value the service that they give to you and you treat them nicely, no matter how much you decide to pay them, cannot quantify the sacrifice they are making for you. And most of the times, even when you don't even value them, these people go the extra mile to make you feel special and very important. So if they treat you specially and make you feel important and they take your matters very important, I think you too should also treat them nicely. I think you too should also appreciate them. Instead of calling your driver, which most of you call me my driver, why address them as your driver? They have names. Why not appreciate them? If his name is Mr. Paul, why not address him? Please, can you help me call Mr. Paul? When Mr. Paul comes, Mr. Paul is not driving because he doesn't have other important things to do. It's possible Mr. Paul loves to drive. That doesn't mean he wants to end up his life end up his entire life in driving. Now, your gate man might not be able, might have not gone to the university, or might have not even finished his secondary school education, but that is what he had. That is what he is able to do. Keep staying at your gate to keep watch. That is very tasking. Do you know that when you are sleeping, your security guard, most of the time they are not sleeping. They are ensuring that dangerous animals, people don't break into your house, and all those many other things. While you are busy sleeping, they are awake. Why do you have to call this person gate man? Can't you call them by their name? Take a pause as a boss, as a leader in your office, or wherever you find yourself. Take a pause and just ask someone, how are you? How are you doing? How is your family? Ask them very important questions about their life. Once in a while, give them tips that is not part of their salaries. Appreciate them. You travel abroad, you are the boss, or you are the leader, the head of your homes, or wherever you are, you're coming back from a very long journey. They are praying for you to go and come back safely. When you are coming back, don't think about your home alone, because these people too, they are also part of your life. They are part of your family. No matter how little it is, try to get something for every one person that is part of your life. For those of you that have drivers, that have cleaners, that have very your subordinates are so many. If you cannot buy very expensive gifts for them, buy something that is little that they can also, oh, my boss bought. Do you know how it feels when a staff is able to tell someone, do you know my boss bought this for me? They feel so honored when their boss travels and comes back and remember them and be able to give them something. They hold it so special. You know, when you treat people as humans, you are not just helping them, you are also helping yourself and helping your families. I hope I have been able to make sense to you today. I hope I've been able to enlighten your mind. I hope I've been able to make you understand that everybody is important. Just because you are at a particular point in your life doing better than the other doesn't make you more better or more important. You are just a privileged person. So when you are privileged, let other people that are not opportune to enjoy the privileges you're enjoying be able to partake in such privileges by being a God-fearing person. And by this, we're actually not just living our life, we are living the God kind of life. Until we see you next time, I remain your host. My name is Kelly. This is Heart Talk. Keep watching Changing Lives Worldwide.